So all that stuff is, everything's pretty well dialed in. We got everything ready to just keep rolling. What's our ETA? So we are inside a 1954 Airstream that we restored. We had this for over 2 years, and then we were able to find a very talented individual named Diego who was able to make this a job site trailer. Office for us, we're on site here at McCaskill Company, which is a very exciting commercial build that we're doing right here in Miramar Beach on Highway 98. And we're just really, really excited to be working with this family that's been a pillar in the community. It's just a great brand, and we're very fortunate to be partner with them on this project.
We never ever dreamed that we would end up where we are today. When we were at Seaside and we were in that tiny kiosk, we had arrived. That was it. That was the ultimate, and we just couldn't imagine even going any further than that. His office was beneath the skirt of his chair. He had one chair in there, and it had a skirt, so his office was beneath that. So he had sales receipt.
And I had my beautiful old Jaguar XJ6 Coupe parked next to me, and I had my water jugs and back to clean jewelry, and I would bring it back and forth.
Those were fun days.
Those were fun days. I had a lot of fun days.
So the property next to us, to the west of it, it's been for sale for years. And
Since we bought it, since it been here.
Right, so we said, well, let's just buy that over there. It's 2 lots, and we'll make a parking lot. So we did, with my daughter, actually our daughter Carolyn, who is the vice president. It was the one that said, I think we need to buy that property. So we did, and after we bought it, we thought, that's an awfully expensive parking lot. So why don't we just expand just a little bit? Because not that we were necessarily running out of room, but we could certainly use more room to better showcase the designers. And one thing led to another. It went from, we're just going to expand a little bit to a little bit more. And well, why if we're doing this, let's, go further out. So we're basically doubling the size of our building.
But then we really just started kind of developing all these different ideas of what would make the perfect 4 going into the future, and help all that come to life. So then we started asking around, okay, now we've got our plans, and now we need a builder. And so we started asking around, and we had 2 recommendations of Grand Bay Construction.
Well, we were looking at 3 different companies, originally, and then we met with the team from Grand Bay. And at that point, there wasn't any question. That's who we wanted to build our building. They had such a can-do attitude, which goes a long way, because we'd talk to people, well, all right, you're going to need to close during this phase, whatever. Well, closing's not an option for us. And they're like, oh no, we've got this, we can do it.
And we have been so pleased. They are the best group of men, and there's 3 of them that we work with, Angelo, Chris, and Daryl. And so positive, so they are on it, they are moving, and just the most delightful people. We just couldn't be happier.
Recently I was talking to a friend of mine, and he asked me if I like commercial or residential construction better, and I told him that I like commercial, and his response was, isn't it kind of boring? It's just sort of vanilla. And I said, not really. And I say that because of projects like McCaskill and what their vision and what this building is going to be. This is going to be a incredible retail experience that I don't know, how to rate it, but it's just going to be so top of the line. Some of the brands that they're going to represent and how this is going to be finished out. We're super excited. One of the neatest components of this build is going to be the Rolex brand has its own dedicated space that's going to have a huge wow factor, and we're really excited about this piece of the project.